Now on this video, I'm going to show how to install offset valve stems. They are a really handy thing to have on most modern bikes that have big front disc brakes that it's hard to get in if you don't have these. They only work on tubeless tires. As far as I know, they don't make these that in any way would match up to, let's say, an RD400 where you have to have tubes. Now, putting these in, and I just wanted to mention you can't use these on an RD400. Putting them in, I have found to be a lot trickier than I thought it would be. Tightening them is very tricky on some modern wheels, not all, and you sure don't want to over tighten them. It's a little bit tricky. I'm going to try to show my method, but once you have them on, it makes it very convenient to check the air pressure in the tires. Now, what I'm going to be doing on this, I'm changing the tire on the back of the 650 Kawasaki today. What I wanted to do is I wanted to replace the valve stems that come with the bike because they're straight up and down. It's a pain in the neck to check the pressure, and I do check the pressure every time I ride the bike. With these ones from Curvy Girl, and it's Kurvy, otherwise you get a porno site. But anyway, you think this would be real simple to get in. Well, on some wheels, like the Kawasaki, it's not. Let me explain why. So let's see if we can do this up close and personal. I always want the valve to be out facing the outside away from the kickstand. I don't want to have the bike leaning this way, so I need to check. See, I was going to put it on backwards anyway. I want the valve stem, and when the valve stems are out, and by the way, a little bit of Loctite on there is an absolute must, because you can figure out if these get loose, you lose the air in the tire. Now, getting these set in, they come in two sizes, and when you talk to them out there, make sure you get the right size, because if you get the wrong size, they come, I believe, 8 and 11.3 or something. Anyway. Now, with some wheels, and this is the thing I wanted to show, with some wheels you can't really tighten the nut realistically. You're not supposed to over tighten it, over torque it, whatever you want to call it. So the way that I've found to do this and have it reliable is make this hand tight. Now it's hand tight with my fingernails, which I don't have any fingernails. And you can see it's not really seated. Let's show this up close. It's not really seated all the way in yet. So what I need to do, loosen it. Now, I'm skipping one step. I need to get some kind of a plier or something to keep the nut from turning. And now usually from that point on, it's usually one turn away. And if I get it right, I can feel it seating already. Because there is a rubber gasket there. Okay. Now, they tell you not to over tighten these, but you can see the gasket has gone down. The way I know if I have it right, if this is relatively tight, now see it's still a little loose, well, that's not going to work. So, and this is why it gets tricky. A lot of people get frustrated. Well, how do you tighten a nut? Now, if you go to the point right where, oh boy, that's perfect. I want it facing straight out. Now I've got it completely seated. It's nice and solid. It's in there. Now, if I wanted to, I could even make it a little bit tighter. And the way to make it a little bit tighter is like a ratchet. Move this in one direction. Hold the screwdriver in there and tighten it a notch. Let it go back, and that's even tighter. Now I don't want to, in the worst of all worlds, you over tighten it and break it. But once I get it exactly how I want it and it's tight, it doesn't have to be really super tight, but it's got to seal at that rubber washer. Now I've got these on all the bikes. Let's see, I don't have it on everyone. Got it on the GS, What it does, it makes it so convenient to check the tire pressure. Instead of doing this with your arm and getting in there like an octopus, you take the little cap off, you can read the gauge. And like I said, I like to tighten it just hand tight. Now, if you're new to our channel, we have a very, very eclectic channel. One of the new features we have now is some of the videos are grouped into groups that you can access all the videos for one category in one mouse click. And it should be very convenient and very handy. Just check out the feature on the main screen playlist. And thanks to everybody for supporting the channel. We appreciate your support, and it makes this channel possible with all the things we do, the painting, the wheels, the polishing. And please take a second or two and hit the like button. And thanks everyone for watching.